let's take a look at the top 25 of college football first, before I go into any more. Let me run it down here quickly. Alabama beats number 10 Arkansas. Close game, 24-20. We got, I mentioned about the first two games, Miami over Pitt and TCU over SMU. Let me go down the rest of the games, Number 5 Oregon defeated Arizona State 42-31. Number 14 Arizona over Cal U 10-9. Number 22 West Virginia drops to number 15 LSU 20-14. Number 3 Boise State over number 24 Oregon State 37-24. Number 13 Utah over San Jose State 56-3. Number 17 Auburn upsets number 12 South Carolina 35-27. Florida number 9 over Kentucky 48-14. Nebraska over South Dakota State 17-3. Sooners over Cincy 31-29. Buckeyes of Ohio State defeating Eastern Michigan 73-20. Penn State defeats Temple. Penn State number 23 in the top 25. 22-13. Texas losing to UCLA 34-12. That's a big upset. Texas number 7. Alabama over Arkansas, as we mentioned, 24-21 over 10. Stanford defeated Notre Dame 37-14. Stanford ranked 16. USC defeated Washington State 50-16. And the USC was number 20. Wisconsin defeated Austin Peay 70-3. Michigan State over Northern Colorado 45-7. Bowling Green, I think that is the loss to Michigan, who's ranked 21, 65-21. I know I'm being cut off. I'm cutting off my mouth. That's my bad. Iowa shuts out Ball State 45-0. Iowa 18th. Let me go to the ACC right now. Probably some games definitely games I did not see. Florida State over Wake Forest 31-0. North Carolina over Rutgers 17-13. Duke loses to Army 35-21. Virginia beats BMI 48-7. North Carolina State over Georgia Tech 45-28. Vatech over Boston College 19-0. Maryland defeats FIU 42-28. Big East, we mentioned 4 of the games. Syracuse defeated Colgate 42-7. UConn over Buffalo 45-21. Big Ten, we did mention Ohio State, Penn State, Michigan, Austin Peay, and Iowa. Toledo defeated Purdue 31-20. And Northwestern defeated Central Michigan 30-25. Akron loses to Indiana 35-20. And Northern Illinois beats Minnesota 34-23. Only 2 of the 11 teams in the Big Ten lost. And that was Minnesota and Purdue losing. In the Big 12, Baylor defeated Rice 30-13. Iowa State over Northern Iowa 27-0. Nebraska, who is moving to the Big Ten as of next year. We mentioned about that score. Oklahoma we mentioned. Texas we mentioned. Kansas over New Mexico State 42-16. Missouri over Miami of Ohio 51-13, and Kansas State over Central Florida 17-13. Conference USA, if I get to it. I think I kind of froze on me right now. Yeah, it's froze on me at the present moment. We'll get to that in just a moment. First of all, let's get to the NFL scores. Steelers beat the Bucks 38-13. I gotta update my standings here. Steelers are 3-0. Ravens beat the Browns 24-17. So the Browns are 0-3. Ravens are 2-1. Cincy ended up by winning against the Panthers 20-7. Titans beat the Giants. Giants are 1-2. Eagles win. They are 2-1. I was about to say Nationals. Redskins lose to the Rams 30-16. So the Redskins dropped to 1-2. Then Dallas is 1-2 after their win against the Texans. Jim Furyk captures tour title and the FedEx Cup in golf. Congratulations to him. Mark Sanchez threw 3 touchdowns after the Jets beat the Dolphins 31-23. Patriots beat the Bills 38-30. Vikings over the Lions 24-10. Chiefs over the Niners 31-10. Falcons over the Saints 27-24 in overtime. Colts over the Broncos 27-13. Cardinals nudge out the Raiders 24-23. Seahawks under Mr. Carroll from USC 27-20 over the Chargers. And tomorrow night, Green Bay versus the Bears. The Pack versus the Bears. And Yankees, like I said, walk. Mets beat the Phils 7-3. And so Tampa Bay, I think Tampa Bay didn't get it yet. Phils clinched a playoff spot, but after Nationals beat the Braves, I'm not sure about Tampa though. I gotta check. I'm not sure if they clinched yet a playoff spot yet. So let me see if I can find any more here. UTEP over Memphis 16-13. Tulsa over Central Arkansas. Marshall over Ohio. Southern Miss over SMU Southern Methodist maybe? I think. I don't know. Louisiana Tech losing to Southern Miss by a point. Houston over Tulane. And Tennessee over UAB. In the Mountain West, we got UNLV over New Mexico, 45-10. SDSU over Utah State, 41-7. We mentioned about Utah beating San Jose State. Nevada beating BYU, 27-13. Colorado State over Iowa, 36-34. Air Force defeating Wyoming 20-14. Pac-10 shows us Jimmy Johnson rolls over and is second in the chase for the Nextel Cup. Sprint Cup, I should say. Pardon me. I don't know why I keep saying that. I just do. It's just normal anymore. I don't know how that's so simple for me to mess up. Just is. Oh, actually, Java doesn't get it. Boom Logan gets it. A-Rod with the home run was the one with the home run. Let me see here. I know I'm moving around like crazy, and that my internet's being stupid. Won't give me my information I want. Being idiotic. It's not giving me my scores. It's being the deal. Being the deal. Let me see. Full scoreboard. Where did I leave off, Pac-10? Here we go. Mentioned about USC, mentioned about Stanford, mentioned about UCLA, mentioned about Oregon State, mentioned about Arizona. Looks like I covered all of them. Covered all of them in the Pac-10. SEC, however, I may have covered. UAB losing to Tennessee. Yeah, I got that. Mississippi State over Georgia, 24-12. No, I missed that one. Florida, yeah, I got that one over Kentucky. Ole Miss over Fresno State, 55-38. And the other ones I got. Let me check the Independence. Army over Duke, I mentioned. Yep. Both of them. I got. Okay. Conference USA, ACT, Big Ten, MAC. Conference. Connecticut over Buffalo. Bowling Green over Michigan. Losing to Michigan. Iowa over Ball State. Toledo beating Purdue. Yeah, these I got. Mountain West, Sunbelt. Troy defeating Arkansas State, 35-28. Mid-Tennessee over Louisiana Lafayette. North Texas over Florida Atlantic. Louisiana Monroe over Southeast Louisiana, 21-20. And South Florida over Western Kentucky, 24-12. WAC Conference. Colorado State over Idaho, 36-34. Nevada over BYU. Southern Miss over Louisiana Tech. New Mexico State losing to Kansas. Mentioned about that one. San Diego State over Utah State. Oregon, Boise, Utah, Hawaii defeating CSU 66-7. Gosh, that's incredible. Oh darn, I'm over. Of course I would be. It wouldn't be me if it wasn't. So, well, I think that's everything for sports action. I think. Yeah, it is. That is everything for the Mikey Report for September 26th, 2010. Of course, all these sports are going to be I'm going to have to cut this up a little bit because it's really long. But, other than that, I think it'll be fine. I'm Mikey Edwards for the Mikey Report. Good night, God bless, and see you next time on the Mikey Report.